Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook, Chapter 21 Hardening Talent. After seeing that it was the second-grade fierce beast rat's surprise attack, the expressions of the students in the warrior realm on the bus couldn't help but change suddenly. The combat strength of a second-grade ferocious beast is equivalent to that of a warrior. Even if the vicious rat is the floor of the combat power among the second-rank ferocious beasts, it still has the strength of a warrior in the early stage. But besides ordinary people, the people on the bus are warriors. In the face of hordes of vile rat raids, there is no doubt that there is more danger than luck. In an instant, after the bulletproof glass on the bus was hit continuously by the rats, it shattered with a bang. 5 evil rats, whose physique was the same size as Erha's in the previous life, rushed in. They attacked Qin-dong, who was still unconscious. Soon there was a boy in the class next to Qin-dong who had half of his head bitten off by a rat. This frightened the other 12 warriors on the bus to turn pale. Open black lens bracket evil rat close black lens bracket. Race, rat family. Talent, elementary hardening talent. Skills, none. Martial arts, none. According to Qin-dong's observations during this period, most of the first-rank and second-rank ferocious beasts have no kung fu or martial arts. The physical strength of vicious rats is at the lowest level among the second-rank ferocious beasts, but they have hardening talent. During combat, they choose to harden their bodies, claws, and teeth. This is also the reason why the rat can bite off half of the brain of warrior middle stage. From vile rats hardened their teeth. This makes their teeth as tough as steel knives. A rat noticed Qin-dong at this moment. Quickly rushed towards it. Bang! A cloud of white dust exploded in front of the rat's eyes. Qin-dong, who had been prepared for a long time, pulled his lime gun. The crushed lime penetrated the rat's eyes. The rat felt the burning pain instantly. Even so, Qin-dong did not dare to be careless. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon, he walked around behind the evil mouse, wanting to give him an injection. Inject the M520 anesthetic. However, Qin-dong, who had never fought a fierce beast before, was shocked to find that the needle was bent. No, the body of this vicious rat is not so tough. It should be the effect of elementary hardening talent. The vile rat, whose eyes were burnt with lime and could barely see clearly, found Qin-dong's direction precisely by its sense of smell. Turning around sharply, he swung his sharp claws. Qin-dong brought out Monument Breaker to fight head-on. With a sound of bang, it hit the rat's head directly and sent it flying. Qin-dong, who had cold hands, was very surprised when he saw the uninjured rat. If it were an ordinary warrior in the early stage, his steel breaker combined with elementary ice talent could punch holes in his head, just like Luo Fei in the prison a few days ago. But this possessed the elementary hardening talent, so he forcibly withstood his own attack. Wanting to kill the rat quickly, Qin-dong still decided not to confront him head-on. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon again, turning into an afterimage. Although the rat's sense of smell is keen, it can't see clearly, so it can't find Qin-dong, who is moving at high speed. Qin-dong circled behind it again. The choice is still injection. That's right, vile rats can use elementary hardening talent to make their body parts as hard as steel. But elementary hardening talent consumes a lot of energy and stamina. During the battle, they will only choose a certain part of hardening. Where Qin-dong is aiming is its back door. 1 stitch down. Ow, ow, the rat made a horrible cry. The vicious rat's physique is much stronger than that of ordinary humans, but the M520 anesthetic is not a vegetarian, and after struggling for a few seconds, it passed out. Help. On the bus, there were constant screams from students in the realm of warriors. They are completely at a disadvantage in the battle with the rats. Qin-dong didn't go to rescue them in time at this time, but sacrificed Monument Breaker and cooperated with elementary ice talent to kill the fainted rat. Qin-dong intends to steal the rat's elementary hardening talent. Stealing talent has 2 conditions. The body has to be hot and not too broken. Access is through the right hand. As for killing him, or killing himself, it doesn't matter. For a moment, ding, the elementary hardening talent was successfully stolen. Qin-dong, who has acquired elementary hardening talent, once again puts himself into battle. On the bus, the warriors who were still alive began to join forces to deal with the rats. 2 to 3 people, deal with a vile rat. in order to barely maintain a deadlock. Of course, it was an accident for Zhang Xiaoru, who kept swinging the strong bull demon fist constantly. It seems that Zhang Xiaoru, who is only a late martial artist, actually possesses an astonishingly powerful fist strength. Zhang Xiaoru's physical strength is only over 800 kilograms, but the strength of his punches is about 2,000 kilograms. A vile rat, whose skin was torn apart by her forcefully, was bloody and bloody. It's truly a silver-level martial skill. Besides, fortunately, I was smart last time and didn't choose to fight her. Otherwise, his fate will be worse than that of this rat. Qin Dong, be careful. At this moment, Zhang Xiaoru's exclamation sounded. Qin Dong found several more vicious rats rushing in from outside the car. And there were 2 vicious rats rushing towards Qin Dong's back. The sharp claws of the rat, in Zhang Xiaoru's view, Qin Dong was about to be torn in half. However, when the sound of metal clashing came from Qin Dong's body, Zhang Xiaoru was a little surprised. How is this going? Could it be that this guy is wearing some kind of armor? Qin Dong's clothes were directly torn, but there were only a few shallow claw marks on the surface of his body. Just scratched the surface a bit. So close. Fortunately, I just got elementary hardening talent. However, my current physical strength is not as strong as that of the second-grade ferocious beast and rat, so my skin will be scratched. Qin Dong secretly thought with lingering fear. Combat talents consume energy and stamina. It's just that the vicious rats of the second-rank ferocious beasts don't have much energy in their bodies. In order to be able to fight for a long time, they usually only strengthen a certain part. Qin Dong in the later stage of the martial arts has less yuanli. Since he didn't extract the yuanli seed, the time to store yuanli in his body is still short, but Qin Dong has the elementary locking blue talent. Undoubtedly, it will last longer. For safety reasons. Qin Dong directly hardened the skin all over his body. The whole person seemed to be wearing a layer of iron armor. At the same time, the old trick was repeated, pulling the lime gun and firing a cannon at the rat. Bang, bang, lime powder soon invaded the rat's eyes. The severe pain caused the rat to make a miserable cry. But at this time, Qin Dong did not continue to attack, but quickly walked to the side of the rat that was beaten to death by Zhang Xiaoru's strong bull demon fist. Touch the corpse. Qin Dong chose to continue stealing the elementary hardening talent of the vile rat. He wanted to see what would happen after the 2 elementary hardening talents melted. Steal. Qin Dong thought to himself. Successful in stealing elementary hardening talent, is it fused? A prompt sounded in my mind. Qin Dong was overjoyed. Sure enough, talents can be combined. Chapter 22. Fusion. Qin Dong immediately chose fusion talent. After the fusion of the 2 elementary hardening talents, they have not been upgraded to medium hardening talents. However, what is displayed in my talent column is elementary hardening talent plus. There is an extra plus sign. Just as Qin Dong was thinking, a vile rat rushed towards Qin Dong again. The sharp claws scratched Qin Dong's back. When the sound of clashing between metals resounded again, Qin Dong was pleasantly surprised to find that this time the rat's claws didn't even scratch his own skin. No pain, just a little itchy. Although the hardening talent has not been promoted to medium after the fusion, the effect is much stronger than before. Now the attack of this second-grade ferocious beast, the vicious rat, can hardly hurt me. Of course, the premise is that one's energy and physical strength cannot be completely exhausted, otherwise, elementary hardening talent plus cannot be used. But I have the ability to lock the blue with a super delay effect. Qin Dong felt a little excited. Originally, the rat that attacked was Daozu. Warriors like Qin Dong are just fish. But after Qin Dong merged with elementary hardening talent plus, it was a 2-level reversal. Directly changed from fish to Daozu. And Qin Dong can also continue the elementary hardening talent of vile rat. Merging one cannot become medium hardening talent. Then 2.3.4. There were a lot of rats in this raid. Except for the bus where Qin Dong and the others were on, all vehicles at the intersection of traffic lights were attacked by rats. Let alone 100 or so. Qin Dong, what are you doing? Be careful. Zhang Xiaoru, who was fighting another rat, really couldn't figure out why Qin Dong touched the rat he killed just now. Do you have any special hobbies? Qin Dong smiled lightly, did not explain too much, but continued to engage in the battle. Qin Dong's martial arts, except for the body technique, stepping on the stars and chasing the moon, which is the bronze level, split steel hand, has not yet been cultivated to the Zochin. But with the addition of elementary ice talent and elementary hardening talent, and with the help of lime bombs, Qin Dong's steel breaker is extremely powerful. Boom, boom, boom. Qin Dong relied on his physical body to be harder than the claws and teeth of the rat, so he could only attack but not defend. Several hand knives that looked like steel blades hacked a vicious rat to death. Zhang Xiaoru, who noticed this scene, was shocked again. This guy seems to be more vicious than himself. Also, he said last time that he would not hit women, is it true? With such terrifying combat power, I really may not be his opponent. Zhang Xiaoru was quite shocked when he saw Qin Dong, who quickly dealt with the second-grade ferocious beast and rat. Fusion. After killing the vile rat, Qin Dong once again chose to integrate elementary hardening talent. 3 elementary hardening talent, still not promoted to medium hardening talent. But Qin Dong was not discouraged at all. He can clearly feel. The rat's claws and bites were not enough to tickle himself immediately. Different from Zhang Xiaoru and others who were struggling more and more, Qin Dong became more excited and harder as he fought. It won't soften at all. Bang, bang, bang. After Qin Dong got rid of the rat that attacked him, he immediately helped Zhang Xiaoru and the others get rid of it. Well, or more accurately, head grabbing. Without Qin Dong's joining, Zhang Xiaoru also had the upper hand. With Qin Dong, it will be dropped in seconds. Thank you. Li Qingyu, who was almost bitten by a rat to 30-60, couldn't help but blushed and thanked Qin Dong when she saw Qin Dong kill the rat with a knife. After all, before this, she has always misunderstood Qin Dong. When I saw Qin Dong take out a syringe to stab the beautiful woman in the front row just now, I felt even more contemptuous in my heart. But right now, only then did Li Qingyu understand that Qin Dong is a good person. A good man. Kind person. Fusion. Qin Dong, who was busy integrating elementary hardening talent again, ignored Li Qingyu. This made Li Qingyu, who was sought after by others since she was a child, very disappointed. She couldn't help introspecting, and blamed herself in her heart. That's right, if someone else treated me like this, I wouldn't bother him. With the continuous integration of elementary hardening talent, Qin Dong's body became harder and harder. But Qin Dong was still the same as before. Before fighting the vile rats, he had to let their eyes eat some lime. In this way, the efficiency of killing will be greatly improved. Within 10 minutes, all 9 rats that broke into the bus were killed. Of course, Qin Dong also stole elementary hardening talent one by one. But after all of them were fused, they were not promoted to open black lens bracket medium hardening talent close black lens bracket. Grass. How many do you need to fuse to be promoted to medium hardening talent? Qin Dong frowned. Qin Dong, what should we do now? Zhang Xiaoru, who was tall and Lolita-faced, asked out of breath. Although Zhang Xiaoru's strong bull demon fist is fierce, she is only a late martial artist after all, and she is also very tired at this time. The rest of the warriors who were still alive, although some did not know Qin Dong, but after seeing Qin Dong's methods just now, they couldn't help but regard Qin Dong as a leader in their hearts and waited for Qin Dong to speak. You'd better stay here. There are vile rats everywhere. Qin Dong glanced outside and said in a deep voice. Oh. Zhang Xiaoru nodded. The buses of the martial arts era are very sturdy, and it is indeed safer to stay inside. But soon, Zhang Xiaoru asked, what about you? Qin Dong didn't answer, but invoked stepping on the stars and chasing the moon and jumped out of the bus after a few steps. The outside is like purgatory on earth. Vehicles throughout the intersection were attacked by rats. For warriors, they can still resist. Ordinary people have almost no possibility of backhanding in front of these second-rank ferocious beasts. Soon, a vicious rat with one arm in its mouth jumped out of a car, its mouth full of blood. This scene made Qin Dong think that his mother is also an ordinary person, and if she encounters these ferocious beasts, the consequences will be disastrous. Bastard, Qin Dong said angrily. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon, the body turned into a phantom, rushing towards the evil rat. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon, although Qin Dong can only scratch the surface. But the speed is not weaker than the mid-stage warriors who do not have physical skills. The vile rat, which was chewing on a white arm, was surprised at the speed of the human in front of him. Steel breaker. A swift hand knife directly split the rat's head with a hole. Harder chin dong. The power of the hand knife has also naturally improved. 2 more hand knives were slashed out. During the period, the rat also scratched Chin Dong severely twice, but Chin Dong was so hard that it didn't hurt or itch. Bang! Chin Dong killed the rat. Steel. Fusion. After merging the 10 elementary hardening talents one by one, a qualitative change finally ushered in. Chin Dong was delighted to find that he had finally been promoted to medium hardening talent. Comma. Open black lens bracket Chin Dong close black lens bracket. Race. Terran. Talent. 1. Kung Fu training talent. Elementary. 2. Ice talent. Elementary. 3. Blue lock talent. Elementary. 4. Hardening talent. Moderate. Exercises. 1. Swallow Yuanshu bronze 100% proficiency. 2. Whale swallowing method silver proficiency 0.1%. Martial arts. 1. Monument breaker black iron proficiency 76%. 2. Treading snow without trace bronze 100% proficiency. 3. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon gold the proficiency is 0.2%. Comma. Hey, I didn't expect that I also possessed a medium talent. It seems that 10 elementary talents can be combined into one medium talent. How many mid-level talents are needed to be integrated into high-level talents? Chin Dong thought quite excitedly. Chapter 23. With a sound of, dang, a rat opened its mouth wide and bit Chin Dong's head. Although Chin Dong sensed the sneak attack of the rat, he didn't dodge it. The purpose is very simple. He just wanted to experience medium hardening talent. Soon, several bloody teeth rolled down from under Chin Dong's head. It really deserves to be a medium hardening talent. Compared to the first level hardening talent, the hardness of my physical body is at least 3 times harder. HMPH. With a sneer, Chin Dong pulled the rat off his head and hit it with a knife. This hardening talent combined with Chin Dong's monument breaker is very powerful. Even if my monument cracking hand is only a black iron grade skill. However, it can cause heavy damage to second grade ferocious beasts, monks who are equivalent to the realm of human warriors. Of course, ice talent also played a big role. With a full blow, the damage caused is comparable to that of warrior middle stage. If one's monument breaker has reached Zochin, it should be stronger than ordinary warrior middle stage. Comma. After killing the rat, Chin Dong continued to touch the corpse. Steel. Fusion. After the fusion of medium hardening talent and elementary hardening talent, it did not become medium hardening talent plus as Chin Dong imagined. But it is still only medium hardening talent. It has the same effect as the medium hardening talent before fusion. But at this time, there was a warm current pouring into Chin Dong's body, and the powerful energy was impacting the flesh and blood, internal organs. It can even be clearly heard that the blood is like 1,000 troops galloping, constantly washing away the bones, muscles and tendons. It's 10 times cooler than before entering the sage mode. After a few minutes, the torrent of blood gradually stabilized. Chin Dong clenched his fists tightly, feeling the full power, and punched the air fiercely. Bang, bang, bang. Chin Dong, who had no boxing skills, just swung his fists forcefully, making a series of empty pops. Integrating the same type of low-level talent, although it can't play the role of promoting talent, it can increase the strength of the physical body, just like taking the blood of the beast and the treasure of heaven and earth for body training. Now my strength has exceeded 1,000 caddies. Wrong. The limit of a martial artist is strength of 1,000 caddies. After reaching the strength of 1,000 caddies, you can continue to increase your strength after refining the seed of Yuanli and entering the realm of a warrior. Is my feeling wrong? But I clearly feel that my strength has exceeded 1,000 caddies. Chin Dong was very puzzled, but right now was not the time to think about these things. The hundreds of vicious rats in front of them are a disaster for ordinary people and warriors. But the human race in the realm of warriors is worthy of him. As for martial artists, they have a crushing advantage. The ferocious beast raid caused riots, and it was still in the center of the city. I believe that it won't be long before there will be strong people above the martial artist level coming. killing himself, although it can also allow Qin Dong to steal talent. But if the body is broken, there is no way to steal it. Qin Dong was worried that a strong warrior at the level of a martial artist would not be able to leave a whole body for these rats. Thinking of this, Qin Dong quickened his pace. At the same time, after hearing the news of the ferocious beast's disturbance, the nearby martial arts practitioners also came here one after another. After all, there are not many ordinary people in any family. As more and more warriors joined in, the evil rats began to scurry away. The ordinary people who were still alive retreated safely under the cover of the warriors. Bang! Qin Dong once again successfully killed a rat with a hand knife. Steel fusion. Just like before, the warm current swept through the whole body, and the blood was like a galloping army. After it subsided, Qin Dong felt that his strength and physical strength had risen again. Qin Dong clenched his fists tightly, feeling the full sense of strength. My strength should have reached 1,500 catties now, but I obviously haven't refined the seed of Yuanli. In theory, I'm still a late martial artist. But how could there be such power? Qin Dong touched the corpse while thinking. As more and more warriors came, the corpses of the rats also increased. Qin Dong couldn't stop touching. Steel fusion. Steel fusion. After touching the corpses of 10 vile rats, Qin Dong was noticed by this strange behavior. For this reason, after touching them, Qin Dong dismembered them with the steel breaker, as if to create a feeling of worried that they are not completely dead. This made the warriors laugh dumbly, and secretly said, "This kid is quite cautious." They didn't have too much doubt about Qin Dong. After all, before they arrived, the scene of Qin Dong bravely beheading the rats was still vivid in his mind. 11 only, 12 only, 13 only. Qin Dong is getting stronger and stronger. Bang, bang, bang. Strong enough to go down with 3 hand knives, the second-grade ferocious beast and rat were split in half by Qin Dong. This surprised the warriors around. Such a strong boy. Which martial arts high school is the genius? However, at this time, Qin Dong was not in a happy mood. MMP. The body is too broken. I can't steal talent, Qin Dong, who wanted to cry without tears, deliberately waited for the rat to attack him from behind, and the moment he bit him, Qin Dong directly pulled it off. In order to prevent the same mistakes from happening again, Qin Dong directly strangled the vile rat, which was comparable to the early martial artist, with his hands. Steal successfully. 14 only. 15 only. 19 only. Apart from using himself as a bait to hunt and kill the rats, Qin Dong also robbed people of their heads, oh no, to help other warriors deal with the rats. This made other warriors feel good about this warm-hearted young man. This son has a heart of the ancient way. A martial artist who was almost attacked by a rat couldn't help admiring. This made Qin Dong feel a little embarrassed. He did it because he was worried that the butcher would chop the rat's body into fine pieces, and he also wanted to solve it faster and complete the theft. 20 only, Qin Dong's strength reached 3,200 jin. The further you integrate the same low-level talents, the weaker the increase in vigor and the strengthening of the physical body will be. The strength of a warrior in the middle stage is only 3,000 jin. His own strength is stronger than that of ordinary warriors in the middle stage. In addition, not only did Qin Dong's vigor improve, but his physical strength also underwent a qualitative change, which was no worse than that of a martial artist at the beginning. And after using medium hardening talent, Qin Dong's physical strength was comparable to that of an early martial artist with a lower physique. Just when Qin Dong was about to look for the next rat, a huge fist print suddenly appeared in the air, fully 3 meters long, emitting a faint golden light, falling from the sky, and the surrounding air trembled and hissed. Strong Bull Demon Fist. A tall girl with hips that could serve milk tea appeared above Qin Dong and the others. Boom. The huge fist prints blasted more than a dozen vicious rats who were gathering together and preparing to escape into meat paste, and a dent 1.5 meters deep appeared on the ground. Is her. Qin Dong couldn't help but be dumbfounded when he saw Zhang Xiaoyu, whom he had molested in the past, showing such amazing fighting power. When the evil rats saw the terrifying strong human race coming, the rest of the evil rats began to run away. Snort. Chilellus rat, want to run? Zhang Xiaoyu snorted angrily, and once again unleashed strong bull demon fist. Punch it. More than a dozen vicious rats were smashed into meat by her. Qin Dong, who wanted to pick up leaks and steal his talents, searched and searched again and again, but he really didn't find a single body intact. This made the corners of Qin-dong's mouth twitch. At the same time, the remaining vile rats fled to the green belt around the road. There are holes in the green belt that they made when they came. Hateful. Want to run. Zhang Xiaoyu was furious, and kept punching the green belt. The violent fist leveled the green belt to the ground. But there are still many vicious rats who managed to escape under her nose. Chapter 24. Qin-dong looked at the escaped rat, feeling unspeakable regret in his heart. As for the female Tyrannosaurus Zhang Xiaoyu, Qin-dong has nothing to say. If she comes later, my own strength has a good chance to break through to 4,000 jin. But this hip female Tyrannosaurus is too fierce. It directly blasted the vicious rat into a meat paste. Let yourself not be able to touch the corpse and steal your talent. Young man, your strength is not bad. Young man, which school is it from? Elite colleges, haha, coincidentally, that's my alma mater too. Young man, are you from Class A? No, are you from Class S? The warriors who came to support him couldn't help talking to Qin-dong after seeing such a brave figure. In their view, Qin-dong must be a student of Class S. At this time, Zhang Xiaoyu also noticed Qin-dong on the scene. Hearing everyone's praise for him, Zhang Xiaoyu frowned slightly. Isn't this the shameless scum? Being attacked by vicious rats, but still standing up, it seems that the bad is not so thorough. Not hopeless. When Qin-dong noticed that Zhang Xiaoyu was looking at him, he smiled and said, Zhang sir. HMPH. Zhang Xiaoyu snorted coldly. For Qin-dong's blatant sizing up of his figure, his eyes wished to stick to his. Zhang Xiaoyu was very angry. A hopeless scum. Zhang Xiaoyu thought to himself. But the situation on the scene was complicated at this time, and there was no time to talk nonsense with Qin-dong. Zhang Xiaoyu began to investigate the rat raid. Rats are good at burrowing. But it is impossible to dig here from the area outside Shu City. There is a high probability that this incident was deliberately done by someone. Could it be related to stepping on the Stargate? Zhang Xiaoyu frowned and thought. On the other hand, Qin-dong. A worried voice sounded behind Qin-dong. Qin-dong looked back and found that it was Zhang Xiaoru and Li Qingyu who came out of the bus. Qin-dong, I didn't expect you to be so strong, no wonder you refused to fight me last time. Zhang Xiaoru looked at Qin-dong with interest. I said I don't hit women. Qin-dong said with a straight face. HMPH, don't underestimate women. Zhang Xiaoru said displeased. Suddenly, Qin-dong's legs went limp. Elementary blue lock talent, the time limit is over. During the battle, Qin-dong's crazy output, at this time the whole person is in a serious overdrawn state, like a soft-legged shrimp, unable to stand firmly. At this time, Li Qingyu, who was 36D on the side, had quick eyesight and quick hands, and supported Qin-dong. Thank you, Qin-dong said. Qin-dong, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you before. Li Qingyu blushed and sincerely apologized to Qin-dong. It's okay. Qin-dong was about to smile and wave his hands. But he forgot, at this moment he was exhausted. The arm resting on Li Qingyu's shoulder fell weakly as soon as she swung it up, as if she had rubbed against something. Ah! The sensitive Li Qingyu groaned subconsciously, her body trembling involuntarily. That. You put me down. Qin-dong said. Li Qingyu nodded with her head down. Qin-dong, here it is. Zhang Xiaoru took out a bottle of blue medicine from her space ring. Small banlangquan, which can quickly restore physical strength and vitality, is going to be thrown to Qin-dong. But now Qin-dong doesn't even have the strength to reach out to pick up the medicine. However, for the crazy output when fighting against the rat, you have to use elementary ice talent and medium hardening talent at the same time, which is several times higher than the usual extreme training intensity. Qin-dong fk'd himself too hard. Looking at Qin-dong who looked like a weak chicken, Zhang Xiaoru took a look and motioned for Li Qingyu to feed him. But Li Qingyu kept her head down. Zhang Xiaoru was speechless. Never mind, although I don't like this male chauvinist guy, he did protect himself on the bus just now. Zhang Xiaoru planned to feed Qin-dong small plate blue spring. Hey, this kid is quite lucky. Two such beautiful girls surround him. However, he has the qualifications. After seeing this scene, some warriors laughed and discussed. After investigating the rat, Zhang Xiaoyu happened to hear it and looked at Qin Dong. At this time, Zhang Xiaoyu saw a girl with a lowly face and a figure of Sister Yu was feeding Qin Dong medicine. And this girl is her own sister. Zhang Xiaoru. Zhang Xiaoru, who was feeding Qin Dong the medicine, sensed that someone was watching her, and frowned slightly. When she looked up, she found that it was her own sister, Zhang Xiaoyu. Sister, Zhang Xiaoru blurted out subconsciously. Qin Dong was startled, looked at Zhang Xiaoru, and found that Zhang Xiaoyu was looking at himself and Zhang Xiaoru. Sister. No way, Zhang Xiaoyu is Zhang Xiaoru's sister. No wonder when I saw Zhang Xiaoyu for the first time, I found that he looked similar to someone I had known before. That's why. Qin Dong secretly said. Zhang Xiaoyu walked towards Qin Dong with a bad look. After drinking Qin Dong from small Banlangquan, his physical strength has recovered a bit, at least he can walk by himself. He didn't have time, and he didn't want to get entangled with Zhang Xiaoyu. Student Zhang Xiaoru. Student Li Qingyu. I still have something to do, so I'm leaving first. After Qin Dong finished speaking, he turned and left. Xiaoru, are you familiar with that guy? Zhang Xiaoyu asked with a straight face. I'm not familiar, it's just from the same school. Zhang Xiaoru said. HMPH, you still feed others medicine if you're not familiar. Zhang Xiaoyu said in a cold tone as if interrogating a suspect. Sister, it's not what you think. Zhang Xiaoru quickly explained. Although I used up all my lime bombs and M520 anesthetics, in this battle, I gained a lot. In addition to possessing a medium talent, his strength has also reached an astonishing 3,200 catties. Can I directly refine the seed of Yuanli now and officially enter the warrior realm? Or continue to exercise the body? Qin Dong, who doesn't know much about martial arts, is a little hesitant. But he quickly thought of one person. Director Wu. Qin Dong immediately sent a text message to ask Director Wu, and told Director Wu that his strength had broken through the limit of a martial artist by 1,000 catties, but he had not entered the realm of a warrior. Director Wu immediately called back after seeing Qin Dong's text message. And let Qin Dong immediately find an empty corner. Qin Dong, your strength has really broken through the physical limit of a warrior. Director Wu reconfirmed. Yes, Qin Dong answered firmly. The physical limit of an ordinary warrior is 1,000 jin. After reaching it, if you don't step into the realm of a warrior, no matter how hard you practice, your strength will not increase. However, there are also a small number of people who can break the limit of the physical body in the martial arts stage. It seems that you are one of them. My suggestion is to continue to temper the body until you encounter a bottleneck. No, after you encounter a bottleneck, come and find me. Director Wu En resisted the excitement in his heart and said. Director Wu really didn't expect that after many years, he would meet another person who could break through the limits of the physical body. Chapter 25. After Director Wu learned that Qin Dong had broken through the limits of his physical body, his attitude towards him changed. The previous Director Wu just admired Qin Dong, thinking, yo, this guy is not bad. But the current Director Wu treats Qin Dong as a closed disciple, and repeatedly tells Qin Dong to come to him at any time no matter if he has any cultivation problems. After Qin Dong left, he didn't go home immediately, but went to a nearby police station to exchange for the reward after controlling parasites, according to the recorded video. After receiving the reward, Qin Dong bought another 20 catties of pork and took it home. Hey, it's mainly because I'm afraid that my parents won't want to eat it. But they bought it frequently and quickly, so they had to eat it. Dinner. A family of 3 ate delicious yuan pork. The parents saw that their big son bought so much every day. If they didn't eat a little more, the refrigerator wouldn't fit. Parents finally let go of eating. Dad, you said that our monument splitter is inherited from our ancestors. Qin Dong asked suddenly. Certainly, Xiaodong, Dad told you. My grandpa, your grandpa, used to be Dongfang Escort Bureau. It is now Dongfang Express. Your grandpa was a famous guard head. At that time, Steel Cracker is a gold-level martial skill that he unintentionally obtained during his dart journey from Shu City to Beijing City. Quote. Father Qin said. Qin Dong was slightly taken aback, and said, Dad, this is the first time I've heard you say this. Also, isn't our open black lens bracket splitter close black lens bracket a black iron grade? Ahem. That's a long story. Your grandfather's talent is very high, but your grandfather's talent is not good, and he can't practice gold-level martial arts at all. Grandpa saw that he had no choice but to make it into a simplified version for your grandpa to practice. Of course, in the earliest days, the steel breaker was not called by that name. Father Qin said with some embarrassment. Qin Dong didn't know whether to laugh or cry. It seems that the ancestors of our old Qin family were also rich, and there were real geniuses. It's just that one generation is not as good as one generation, and gold turns black iron. Father, what do you mean to say? A few years ago, when we went to our distant relatives' Magic City to have a wedding, they would also know stole breaker. Qin Dong suddenly thought of something. Certainly, this is the ancestral martial art of our old Qin family. Father Qin said with some pride. But after he finished speaking, he couldn't help feeling a little lonely in his eyes. He thought of 5 years ago when the so-called relatives of the family invited his family to a wedding banquet, but they teased and ridiculed them in various ways at the banquet. Son, in fact, there are some things that shouldn't be too fussy, just live our own lives well. Qin's father comforted Qin Dong. Don't worry, Dad, son, I'm not that fussy. Qin Dong nodded seriously. Certainly. Qin Dong's real thought is, I don't care about it, I just want them to learn from it. Seeing that Qin's father was in a depressed mood, Qin Dong stopped asking about the history of the Qin family. By the way, son, here are 2 VIP tickets to the zoo. You can go and see it with your classmates tomorrow. Father Qin suddenly thought of something, and took out 2 VIP tickets for the zoo from his pocket. Different from the tickets for ordinary beast zoos, this VIP ticket can be bought for 1 ticket. To put it bluntly, there is no so-called garden within a garden. After handing the ticket to his eldest son, Qin's father still winked, as if to say, Brat, I know you have a girlfriend. Qin Dong couldn't help laughing. He went to the beast zoo by himself just to see if there were any good skills, martial arts and talents in those beasts. Kung Fu martial arts. As long as he has cultivated the same species, he can complete the stealing. In terms of talent, when they die of illness, use their father's relationship to give them a funeral. Take the opportunity to steal their talents. I went to the beast zoo by myself, just wanting to do some simple understanding. By the way, old Qin, your old principal is retiring this year. Mother Qin asked suddenly. Yes, Father Qin said. Oh, then. Mother Qin looked at Father Qin expectantly. I don't think it's a game. The higher-ups have also talked to me, unless I can enter the martial master realm this year. Father Qin smiled wryly. Old Qin, you don't need to put too much pressure, just do your best. Qin's mother was also relieved. After all, the family is enjoying themselves now. Although my father is a good husband and father who is responsible for the family, but his personality is too salty. At present, the actual combat power is estimated to be inferior to my own. The only dream is to become the director of the zoo. But Dad's current strength is not good enough. Even if the old principal retires, his father can't stand up to him. I have to find a way to pua him and let him work hard. In addition, it would be best to get some fierce beast essence and blood. The blood essence of ferocious beasts can only be extracted from ferocious beasts of the 3rd grade or above. It is of great help to the cultivation of martial arts practitioners, but it is also very precious. It is not something that an ordinary family like Qin Dong can have. After dinner, Qin Dong began to practice. Qin Dong has a yuan amethyst. This is subsidy for being an undercover agent. The expensive yuan amethyst contains majestic yuan power. The cultivation effect is much stronger than that of the 5 times yuanli room. In the afternoon, the battle with the rats squeezed Qin Dong dry to the point where he had to feed Zhang Xiaoru, who had a lowly face and Yuji's figure, even to drink the medicine. The effect of practicing at this time is also unprecedentedly good. 2 hours later, Qin Dong opened his eyes and looked at his hands in surprise. The strength reached 3,400 catties. However, after 2 hours of effort, he gained 200 catties. No sense of bottleneck at all. The rate of progress is so fast, compared to when I was in the early stage of the warrior, the state of swallowing Yuanshu Zochin. It seems that Mr. Wu is right. Once you pass the bottleneck of the human body limit, there is another world. Qin Dong thought to himself. On the other hand, Director Wu, who was drinking tea at home, suddenly sneezed. Who is thinking about me? I don't know if Qin Dong can persevere. After breaking through the limit of the human body, although the strength can still increase, the progress is slow. In the past 20 years, many people in elite colleges and universities have broken through the limits of the human body during the martial arts period. Seeing that the gap between the people around them is getting bigger and bigger after entering the martial arts state, the huge psychological gap makes them suffer. Causes to give up. For this reason, there are only a handful of people whose physical bodies can truly reach the limit. Qin Dong, are you also a short-sighted guy? I hope you can hit the limit of your real physical body as much as possible under my flickering. At the very least, we have to wait until the strength reaches more than 2,000 catties. Director Wu looked at the stars in the sky and muttered to himself. Well, Qin Dong just told Director Wu that his physical strength had broken through 1,000 catties, but he didn't say how much. Of course, even if Qin Dong told Director Wu, his physical strength had reached 4,000 jin. Director Wu would only think that Qin Dong was joking. The next day, Saturday, elite colleges have no classes. In fact, as long as you enter the late stage of martial arts, you don't have to come to school except for some important things in school. This is why people from class A seldom show up on campus, and even if they do, they spend most of their time practicing in the 5X Vitality Room. Qin Dong went to the beast zoo. There are all kinds of strange beasts inside. 3-legged, 4-meter-tall chicken. 8-eyed toad as big as a car. However, most of these are first-grade ferocious beasts. Let alone talent, he doesn't even have kung fu or martial arts. Of course, it is impossible for a powerful beast to be locked here for tourists to appreciate. Even these first-rank ferocious beasts are imprisoned in cages of Origin Force Array and Super Alloy. For these ferocious beasts without talent, Qin Dong seemed a little bit disinterested. The Salamander Museum is open today. Visitors who don't buy VIP tickets and want to watch, please pay 50 blue star coins. Children under 1.2 meters are free. At this moment, the staff's voice resounded throughout the Beast Zoo. Although he didn't shout with a trumpet, he possessed a sonic talent. Salamander. Qin Dong was slightly taken aback. The salamander is the treasure of the town hall of this zoo. Rank 5 fierce beast. It is said to possess the ability of super regeneration. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Chapter 26. Salamander Zoo. Qin Dong looked at an 8-meter salamander being imprisoned in a cage made of super alloy. In addition, there is also essence force formation to restrict. Superalloy is a special metal developed during the martial arts period. Its material is harder than diamond and more resistant to high temperatures. It is also the main forging material of martial arts weapons. Qin Dong approached the salamander. Open black lens bracket salamander close black lens bracket. Race. Salamander family. Talent. Advanced super regeneration. Cultivation method. Sun and moon breath. Martial skill. Roaring blood salamander. Qin Dong was shocked after finding the information about the salamander. Advanced super regeneration talent. Except for the head, other parts can be regenerated and restored even if they are crushed into meat. The rebirth of broken limbs, the rebirth of jade and other gadgets, in front of super regenerative talent are all pediatrics. But what really surprised Qin Dong was, this salamander is a pure-blooded beast, not a mixed-blooded beast like Swift. You know, this is a 5th-grade ferocious beast, comparable to a human martial spirit-level powerhouse. In the event of an accident, the consequences for the tourists who came to watch would be disastrous. But Qin Dong soon learned from the introduction of the stone tablet next to the salamander that this salamander had reached its end of life, and its blood was exhausted. The martial arts scholars of the human race have done thousands of experiments with its body, and they have already been overwhelmed. Today's actual combat power is probably not even comparable to ordinary 4th-rank ferocious beasts. Last year, the Martial Arts Research Institute transferred the salamander to the Monster Zoo so that it can enjoy its old age. Mom, I think we humans are so cruel. I feel so pitiful and weak in the cage. It's as if I'm going to die at any moment. A 5-year-old little girl couldn't help but feel pity when she learned that this newt salamander had been experimented on tens of thousands of times by humans. The girl's mother didn't know how to answer for a while. But her martial artist father said with a smile, martial arts scholars who use them for research are cruel to salamanders. But to us humans, they are heroes. If our human race doesn't develop and make progress, then we will be caged by them and show them to visit. Oh, that's it. The little girl nodded, half understanding. Qin Dong on the side smiled knowingly. In the era of martial arts, the strong are respected. Just as the little girl's father said, if the human race is weak, the fate will be worse than these beasts in the zoo. Of course, these things are not what Qin Dong needs to consider now. I don't know how long this salamander will live. If you can get this advanced super regeneration talent, even a great martial artist will have to work hard to kill himself. Can you find a way to kill it early? Oh, I'm afraid it won't work. My dad is not the director of the zoo. Qin Dong secretly said. Qin Dong looked at the salamander beast greedily. The salamander, who noticed it, couldn't help but shuddered. Although the aura of humans in front of him is not strong, the hateful eyes make him think of those mad scholars involuntarily. Suddenly, the origin force array that imprisoned the salamander suddenly disappeared. HMPH, Bugs, you finally acted. I want to kill all these hateful humans. The little girl had previously said that it was a pitiful salamander with a weak breath, but after the Yuanli formation was suddenly released, its eyes became fierce and bloody. Roar, roar, roar. The salamander opened its mouth wide and let out a deafening roar. The billowing air waves, like 10,000 horses galloping, overwhelmed the river and the sea, trembling the cage made of superalloy. The air wave passing through the superalloy iron cage directly blows away the little girl who pitied it just now. He was simply protected by his martial artist father in time. This saved a life. Tourists evacuate quickly. Tourists evacuate quickly. The staff with the sonic talent shouted hastily. At the same time, an alarm sounded in the beast zoo. Parents quickly left with their children. The combatants responsible for the security of the zoo rushed over. Qin Dong, what are you still doing standing here? Why don't you leave quickly? Qin's father, who was worried about Qin Dong's accident, rushed over immediately. As soon as the words fell, two of the armed fighters who seemed to come to suppress the salamander used a key to open the door of the super alloy cage. Rank 5 ominous salamander beast. Out. Although salamander is dying, it is still ferocious. The two staff members who released it directly swallowed it in one gulp. It's been a long time since I ate human flesh. It's delicious. Plus, bugs smell good, too. While chewing, the salamander thought secretly. Although the 5th rank ferocious beasts cannot speak human words, their wisdom is no lower than that of humans. The two staff members who released it were both parasitic by parasitic beasts. After a long period of lurking, they not only found a way to release the Yuanli formation but also copied a cage key. It's just that they didn't expect that the salamander would eat itself when it came out. The 8-meter-long salamander sticks out its long tongue, and once again engulfs a human warrior. Brute. Court death. The armed fighters responsible for the security of the zoo shot M502 anesthesia needles one after another at this time. Snort. Seeing this, the salamander snorted angrily. The overwhelming air waves, mixed with ferocious force, directly shattered all the M502 anesthesia needles close to him. Two warriors holding swords stepped up into the air and came to the sky above the salamander. Whoosh, whoosh, Dao Mang, sword light. It burst out and flew towards the salamander's head. Boom, boom. They hit the salamander's head one after another, and two dents appeared immediately, and the slurry splashed everywhere. It was a relief for the others. Salamanderman's head is the gate of life, and all parts except the head can be regenerated. However, to everyone's surprise, the salamander's injured head regenerates at a speed visible to the blind. In an instant, it was as good as ever. The human monks present were all shocked. Gia. The salamander gave out an eerie, strange laugh. It seems to be mocking the stupidity of these human warriors. Although my head is a weak point, super regeneration cannot be performed unless it is severely damaged. How can it be possible for me to be severely injured just by relying on you stinky fish and rotten shrimp? It is a battle plan drawn up by the parasitic beasts of the Zerg to release salamanders to wreak havoc. Before releasing it, it was deliberately chosen as a rest day for the most powerful old director of the zoo. The old headmaster is a strong man in the early stage of martial arts. To deal with the dying level 5 fierce beast, it is easy to catch. But the old principal was not there. It will take at least half an hour for him to arrive. And this gave the salamander time to escape. The salamander, which has been ravaged by the human race for decades, came out and vented its cruelty, then thought of the escape plan that the parasitic beast had drawn up for itself. It no longer loves fighting. Want to leave. Qin Dong watched helplessly as the 8-meter-long salamander jumped over his head at an extremely fast speed. Drink. Strong Bull Demon Fist. A powerful aura rose up behind Qin Dong. Chapter 27. The huge fist print, emitting a faint golden light, had a frightening momentum, like a meteor falling, violently hitting the head of the salamander that was trying to escape. Boom. The sound of the earth shaking and mountains shaking. The salamander's head seemed to have collapsed, and the ground under its feet was slightly cracked. Is her. Why is she here? After seeing the person coming, Qin Dong couldn't help being a little surprised. Policewoman Hua Zhang Xiaoyu, a mature version of a female tyrannosaurus with hips and no children, how could she appear in the beast zoo? Most of the visitors to the zoo are parents with children, and few adults come alone. Could it be that this but female tyrannosaurus is following her? Qin Dong thought to himself. Roar. The salamander, which was blocked by Zhang Xiaoyu, sacrificed the martial skill blood salamander roar and spewed out a powerful wave of air from its mouth, exuding a faint blue light, containing extremely strong energy, like an air cannon, straight towards the humans who attacked it. Strong Bull Demon Fist. The golden fist print and the blue air wave collided in the air. Boom. At this moment, a powerful hurricane seemed to form around the man and the beast. Zhang Xiaoyu, who is in the realm of a great martial artist, is evenly matched against the 5th-rank fierce beast the newt, which is at the end of his strength. No, to be precise, Zhang Xiaoyu still has the upper hand. In the aftermath of the battle, Qin Dong and others were unable to open their eyes due to the hurricane. Soon, a figure appeared in front of Qin Dong. It's Dad Qin. It's just a warrior realm, and he doesn't have his own strong father, so he uses his body to cover Qin Dong. Brute. Who will release it? Zhang Xiaoyu asked sharply. The salamander sneered, and the collapsed head was recovering quickly. The body of the salamander is not tough, and it can only be regarded as an average among the 5th-rank fierce beasts, let alone it is dying. But its advanced super regeneration talent makes killing it extremely difficult. The salamander sticks out its long tongue again, this time it looks like a sharp soft sword more than 10 meters long. Swept towards Zhang Xiaoyu. Zhang Xiaoyu quickly dodged. But soon, Zhang Xiaoyu secretly thought something was wrong. Not good. The goal of this beast is not myself. The salamander's long tongue attacked Qin Dong and the others at an extremely fast speed. Seeing the unavoidable long tongue, Qin's father's expression changed suddenly. But he still firmly guarded Qin Dong behind him. Qin Dong saw this. With a force of 3,600 jin, he pulled his father, who was only in the realm of a warrior, behind him. Boom, boom. The 3 martial artists that Chong Tong swept over had no time to let out a scream, and they were all chopped off by Chong Tong. The physical strength of the warrior realm can't stop the salamander's long tongue attack at all. Qin Dong didn't dare to be careless, and quickly resorted to medium hardening talent. At this time, his physical strength was comparable to that of him in the early days of a martial artist, so he would not be cut off in the middle, but his whole body was swept away. Bang! Qin Dong broke a big tree and stopped. It's true that a skinny camel is bigger than a horse. Even if there is not much time left for these 5th-rank ferocious beasts. But it's still easy to crush yourself to death. Qin Dong, who struggled to get up, noticed a shallow wound on his waist, bleeding profusely. However, the only thing that pleased Qin Dong was that although his father was also swept away by the long tongue, he did not lose his life. Brute. Give me an obedient hand and get caught. Zhang Xiaoyu unleashed the great bull demon fist again. Just when they were about to attack the salamander, they saw the salamander attacking Qin Dong and others again. The beast is cunning, it wants to use other people as bait to force Zhang Xiaoyu to give up attacking himself and choose to save others. Zhang Xiaoyu was helpless. I had no choice but to intercept the salamander's long tongue. But the salamander suddenly retracted its tongue, sacrificed blood salamander roar, and released a powerful air cannon, which caught Zhang Xiaoyu by surprise and sent him flying. Zhang Xiaoyu, who was bleeding from the corner of his mouth, although his life was not in danger, had several broken ribs. There was a little anxiety on his face. The frightening thing about this salamander lies in its super regeneration. If it continues to fight, its injuries will become more and more serious, and it will definitely be at a disadvantage. What's more, there are quite a few warriors here. This newt beast can use this to blackmail itself. Zhang Xiaoyu wanted to swing strong bull demon fist. Knowing Zhang Xiaoyu's intentionality, the salamander even rolled a comatose human with its tongue this time, standing in front of it. This made Zhang Xiaoyu unable to punch at all. Can only die down. Jia Jia Jia. The salamander laughed again. At the same time, he swallowed the human warrior provocatively. Bastard. You. Zhang Xiaoyu was furious. But soon, the salamander rolled up a human in the warrior realm as a shield. Just this time, Zhang Xiaoyu sneered. The human rolled up by Salamanderman is Qin Dong. Zhang Xiaoyu's energy surged up all over his body, and the energy kept gathering towards his fist. The salamander was startled. What's the matter with this woman? How is she not threatened by me? Could it be that the humans he captured had enmity with him? The salamander glanced at the human ants, with its tongue rolled up. Hiss. It hurts a bit. Qin Dong, holding an M502 anesthetic needle, looked at the salamander with a smile. When Salamander and Zhang Xiaoyu fought, Qin Dong silently picked up the M502 anesthesia needle left by the lost warrior. It so happened that Salamander chose to use himself as a shield. Qin Dong threw the M502 directly into the salamander's mouth. The anesthesia effect of M502 is dozens of times stronger than that of M520, even a 4th-rank beast can't handle it. Although the salamander is a 5th-rank ferocious beast, it is dying. In addition, after being studied by martial arts scholars, its body is already full of holes and old. Salamander can't stop M502 at all. In an instant, Salamander's consciousness began to blur. The body wobbled. The long tongue wrapped around Qin Dong also began to loosen. Qin Dong, who thought he was safe, just wanted to breathe a sigh of relief. Then he saw a huge golden fist that contained ferocious power, cut through the void, and descended from the sky. I don't know what to do. This damn woman. I really want my life. Qin Dong was shocked. He knew how terrifying Zhang Xiaoyu's punch was. Even if he had medium hardening talent, he couldn't avoid this blow. Boom. The huge fist print landed on the salamander's head with precision. The distance between the huge fist print and Qin Dong was less than 1 meter. With a sound of boom, the violent impact formed a terrifying wave, which directly sent Qin Dong blow it out. A huge fist-shaped pit appeared on the head of the salamanderman that took the blow. Blood and brain matter flowed out from the eyes, ears, mouth and nose. The unconscious salamander's brain was shattered by Zhang Xiaoyu's powerful bull demon fist. The fainted salamander was killed by Zhang Xiaoyu. Zhang Xiaoyu came to the salamander to confirm whether it was dead. At the same time, he did not forget to cast a playful glance at Qin Dong, who was blown away by his punch. Qin Dong's face was dark. It seems that I was played by Zhang Xiaoyu just now. This female Tyrannosaurus with a hip buttocks didn't really want to fight with herself, but just wanted to scare herself and see her frightened expression. Look at the dead salamander. Qin Dong endured the pain in his body and came to its side. Touching the salamander with his right hand, he thought to himself, Steel Advanced Super Regeneration Talent. Although the brains of the salamander were all beaten out by Zhang Xiaoyu. But at any rate the body was still intact. Steel Advanced Super Regeneration Talent successfully. Chapter 28. After successfully stealing, Qin Dong couldn't help showing a smile. But soon he noticed that Zhang Xiaoyu and others were looking at him. Qin Dong, who was worried about being exposed, gritted his teeth and hammered the salamander, saying, "Damn beast." This creates the illusion that others are so angry that they want to flog the corpse. This kid really holds grudges. Zhang Xiaoyu was slightly taken aback, and a trace of fear rose inexplicably in his heart, but after thinking about it, he said secretly, "HMPH, how can I, Zhang Xiaoyu, be afraid that such a guy will retaliate in the future?" Qin Dong looked at Zhang Xiaoyu, who also practiced whale swallowing method. I really want to steal her whale swallowing method directly. But Qin Dong held back. This Xiaoyu is the key training object of the police, and he lost a skill for no reason, which will inevitably arouse suspicion. What's more, this but female Tyrannosaurus has always doubted herself, otherwise, she would not follow her today. Tyrannosaurus girl with hips, dare to scare me. In time, I will smash your ass to pieces. While whipping the salamander, Qin swore inwardly. In addition to touching the salamander corpses, Qin also touched the human martial arts monks who were killed by the salamanders. Although the body is hot, but it was cut in half and could not be stolen. Open black lens bracket Qin close black lens bracket. Race. Terran. Talent. 1. Kung Fu training talent. Elementary. 2. Ice talent. Elementary. 3. Blue lock talent. Elementary. 4. Hardening talent. Moderate. 5. Super regeneration talent. Advanced. Exercises. 1. Swallow Yuanshu bronze 100% proficiency. 2. Whale swallowing method silver proficiency 0.1%. Martial arts. 1. Monument breaker black iron proficiency 80%. 2. Treading snow without trace bronze 100% proficiency. 3. Stepping on the stars and chasing the moon gold the proficiency is 0.2%. In Qin who successfully stole advanced super regeneration talent, the wounds on his body were healing at a speed visible to the blind, and new muscles and skin grew directly, without even scabbing. This shocked Qin who knew something about super regenerative talent. After all, watching a movie and experiencing it for yourself are two different things. After stealing this super regeneration talent, even if you are invincible, it is difficult to kill yourself if you are below the level of a great martial artist. The parasitic beasts infiltrated into the Fierce Beast Zoo and took advantage of the director's rest day to release the 5th-grade ferocious salamander. This has attracted the attention of Shu City high-level officials. The Warning Beast Zoo will be closed immediately, and a new round of insect inspection will be conducted on the employees in the zoo. At the same time, investigate the whereabouts of the staff members who were invaded by the parasite beast during this time. The highest leader of Shu City, Lord Ouyang, held an emergency meeting regarding the recent rat raid, the invasion of parasitic beasts, and the infiltration of the zoo. Yesterday's rat raid caused riots in various places in Shu City, and it was the Stepping Gate who was behind the scenes. Today, the 4 ferocious animal zoos were released by the infiltrated parasites, causing turmoil. The least loss is the area under the jurisdiction of Xiao Yuan. Here I have to praise Xiao Yuan for taking precautions. City Lord Ouyang analyzed the recent riots in Shu City. Director Yuan, who was caught by the queue, laughed dumbfounded in his heart. He didn't let Zhang Xiaoyu go. It was this little girl who went to follow Qin on her own initiative and happened to run into a salamander running away. There are 2 things that worry me most about today. First, according to the recent secret investigation, the parasite seems to want to unite with the Stepping Gate. Second, companion parasites have invaded our city of Shu. City Lord Ouyang said in a deep voice. Treading the Stargate wouldn't have fallen to this point, but it actually cooperates with alien races such as Zerg and beasts. A strong man in Shu City said with a frown. City Lord Ouyang shook his head, and said, Stepping Gate is no longer the previous gangster organization. They were infiltrated by foreign forces. No, it was manipulation. What's so strange about cooperating with foreign races now? These words caused many strong men present to sigh sadly. I feel sorry for the decline of Stepping Gate. The enemy is in the dark, but we are in the light. We need to know more inside information so that we can catch them all. Xiao Yuan, has the latent plan started? City Lord Ouyang asked. My lord, the plan has already begun to be implemented. Director Yuan said. Okay, then I'll just wait for the good news. City Lord Ouyang said with a smile. Qin Dong's home. Stinky boy, are you really not hurt? No, let me see. Dad, after the Beast Zoo closed, Qin Dong and his son could only go home. After returning home, the parents kept checking on their injuries, wishing to strip themselves naked for inspection. Son, have you awakened the regeneration talent of healing? Father Qin asked in surprise. Naturally, the biological parents will not betray themselves, but the parents are weak, especially the mother is still an ordinary person. If there is a strong person to search their memory, it will undoubtedly be a potential danger for them. For this reason, Qin Dong only said that he might have awakened super regenerative talent but did not tell the truth about the fact that he was able to steal the talent. Ha ha, it seems that my old Qin's family is going to be successful. After learning that Qin Dong had awakened his talent, Father Qin was as excited as a child, but soon he covered his mouth with his hand. Little Qian, Mother Qin, let's pretend we don't know about this. And Xiaodong, don't go to an institution that checks talents, just develop insignificantly. Father Qin said with a straight face. Yes, Xiaodong, you listen to your father, even if you can't get into a good martial arts university, it doesn't matter. Don't let others know that you have awakened your talent. Qin Ma also agreed very seriously. Qin Dong was a little puzzled. Why didn't he let himself test his talent? Could it be related to those so-called relatives? About what happened in the past 2 days. Before going to bed, Qin Dong sorted out. The evil mouse raided several traffic entrances in Shucheng, presumably the stepping gate was instigating behind the scenes. These vicious rats with elementary hardening talent, after stealing their talent, although they will no longer change their talent, they can strengthen their physical body and increase their vigor. This is much better than burying your head in cultivation. I don't know if there are any rats. How about asking Director Yuan? This time the salamander went berserk, and I saw the secret operation of the parasite through God stealing. The salamanders, which are 5th rank ferocious beasts, except for the one that died today. It is estimated that only the Martial Arts Research Institute has it in Shu City. It is probably not realistic to want to combine talents. However, I can fuse the same type of talents with lower grades to enhance my strength and strengthen my physical body. A ferocious beast with super regenerative talent. What else is more numerous? Correct. Tier 3 Fierce Beast. Open black lens bracket steel skin gecko close black lens bracket. I have to find some time to go to the beast slaughterhouse to try my luck. If you can kill dozens, nearly 100, hee. In fact, what Qin Dong didn't know was that the fusion of low-level talents of the same type would not only enhance physical fitness, but also increase the original power, or the potential of the physical body. This is also why, after Qin Dong integrated similar low-level talents, his cultivation progressed rapidly. You must know that even those geniuses, after passing the limit of the physical body of a warrior, the strength of 1,000 caddies, the effect of tempering the body will slow down visibly with the naked eye. In addition, there was also the fact that he was being followed by Zhang Xiaoyu, who was a great martial artist, but he didn't notice it. I am the man who wants to become the ace agent. You have to get an anti-tracking and perception talent to ensure safety. Chapter 29. The next day, Sunday, Qin Dong wasn't idle at home either. He went to the beast slaughterhouse to work part-time. The strength is comparable to that of Qin Dong in the mid-warrior period, so the interview naturally went very smoothly. It's easy to become a open black lens bracket practice butcher close black lens bracket. The leader of the beast slaughterhouse told Qin Dong that this is a peace wage. Deal with 1 tier 1 fierce beast, 5 blue star coins. Dealing with a 2nd grade fierce beast costs 20 blue star coins. Dealing with a tier 3 beast, 50 blue star coins. 500 blue star coins for dealing with 1 tier 4 fierce beast. Slaughterhouses don't have ferocious beasts above rank 5. The 4th rank ferocious beasts are also very rare, even if there are, most of the 3rd rank ferocious beasts transported to the slaughterhouse are corpses. The drunken man cares about Qin Dong, who doesn't drink, but doesn't care about his salary. He is looking for ferocious beasts with the same kind of talent to steal. Brother Li, are there steel-skinned geckos in the field? I know the body structure of this kind of beast better. Qin Dong asked with a smile. The steel-skinned gecko is a 3rd grade beast, you can handle it too. The leader named, Brother Li, said with a smile. Brother Li, try it and you'll know. Qin Dong didn't explain too much. Haha. Brother Li laughed and said, steel-skinned geckos, we warriors in Shu City don't like to eat them. This thing is not common, but there are quite a few in Yangcheng. Seeing this, Qin Dong was slightly disappointed in his heart. But soon Li Ji's words made Qin Dong's eyes shine. Recently, a large number of vicious rats came to our slaughterhouse. You should deal with the vicious rats first. Brother Li laughed. Vice rat. Brother Li, does anyone eat this rat meat? Qin Dong asked in surprise. Although the evil rat meat also contained spiritual power, it tasted so sour that it was really hard to swallow. Evil rat meat is not for people to eat, but for dogs and beasts. Brother Li said with some dumbfounding. Same as previous life. Dogs are also good companions of humans. The first choice for care homes. Evil rat meat tastes terrible to humans. But for dogs, it's not too bad. For this reason, the main material of many common dog foods is rat meat. The rats in the slaughterhouse were captured by human martial arts monks who went outside the city. Many teachers from high school martial arts schools would take the students of Class S to catch vicious rats outside the city. Although it is a second-rank ferocious beast, its strength is comparable to that of an early warrior. For the realm of all warriors, there is also a team of great warriors protecting the way. Rats are the best training objects. Ominous beasts have a characteristic: the lower the level of ominous beasts, after death, the faster the energy will be lost, and the faster the rot will be. If the second-grade ferocious beast is not frozen, it will become carrion without a trace of vitality after 3 to 5 days. Outside the city are ferocious beasts. The main road between each main city is no different from the virgin forest in other places, and vehicles cannot be used at all. As for why the main city is not expanded, besides the beasts, there are also wormholes that appear from time to time. The Zerg army will come to Blue Star from outside the domain through the wormhole. Most of the vicious rats brought to the beast slaughterhouse were either seriously injured and on the verge of being hammered to death, or were seriously injured plus injected with M502 anesthetic. And this is for Chin Dong, who steals talent by touching dead bodies. The beast slaughterhouse is simply heaven. Chin Dong, who has no talent for sword skills, can only wield the butcher's knife with brute force. Of course, in order to ensure the successful theft and ensure the integrity of the corpse, Chin Dong usually crushed to death with his bare hands first. Steel, fusion. The usual steps to deal with a ferocious rat are slaughter, skinning, evisceration, removal of bones. The processed boneless rat meat will be sent to the dog food processing factory by a special car from the slaughterhouse. After slaughtering the 2 rats, Chin Dong threw the butcher's knife aside. Directly tear the rat with bare hands. First cut a few openings with a butcher's knife, then peel the skin and cramps with bare hands, and remove the bones. This made the butcher next to him dumbfounded. Most of the butchers in the slaughterhouse, even regular employees, are early warriors. After all, no matter how strong they are, how can they do this job? As for the apprentice butchers, most of them are civilians who are late warriors and have talent for swordsmanship. It can not only make money, but also temper the knife skills. It can be regarded as killing 2 birds with 1 stone. The regular employees in the early days of the warrior, after mobilizing their yuanli, can also tear directly with brute force just like Chin Dong. But it's too exhausting. It's not bad to be able to deal with 5 gophers in 1 day. Working hard as 100 Blue Star coins. Obviously, it's not worth it. Young man, I think you'd better use a knife. Although it is slower, it saves effort. He was in the same group as Chin Dong, and he was also the butcher uncle who slaughtered the rats, so he kindly reminded him. Thank you, uncle, I'm fine. Chin Dong thanked Uncle Butcher for his kindness, and continued to tear the rat. It's really young and vigorous. The kind-hearted Uncle Butcher shook his head and didn't persuade him any more. However, what Uncle Butcher doesn't know is, Chin Dong is getting stronger and stronger. Tear faster and faster. Stealing and fusing elementary hardening talent, one after another. A warm current washes over the muscles and bones. Chi and blood are churning, like thousands of troops galloping. Strength, physical strength, grow at a speed visible to the blind. 5 later, Chin Dong's strength exceeded 4,000 catties. After 10, Chin Dong's strength directly reached 4,500 jin. In the late stage of an ordinary warrior, the physical strength is only 8,000 jin. As a trainee butcher, the slaughterhouse only allocated 10 rats to Chin Dong. After processing the gopher meat, if you like, you can also pick it up. But Chin Dong was not in a hurry to get it. Instead, he helped the butcher uncle, who reminded him to save effort. As an uncle with 10 years of slaughtering experience, he only managed 6 gophers in the same period of time, 4 less than Chin Dong, a trainee butcher. Young man, you are so good. Seeing Chin Dong take the initiative to help, the butcher uncle was both grateful and surprised. It's okay. Chin Dong helped the butcher uncle strangle the vile rat, skin cramps, but let the butcher uncle do the rest. The reason why Chin Dong helped Uncle Butcher. Not because he's such a bad guy. In addition to reminding himself kindly before, Qin also thought that if he could open a slaughterhouse, that talent can't be stolen. Build a good relationship with these experienced butchers first, and when the time is right, dig them directly. There are more and more elementary hardening talents that steal and fuse vicious rats. Qin physique became more and more arrogant. Uncle Lu, I'm going to get a batch of vicious rats, Qin said with a smile after helping the butcher Uncle Zhang slaughter the remaining vicious rats. Okay, butcher Uncle Lu nodded with a smile. A total of 80 gophers were introduced into the slaughterhouse. In normal times, Uncle Lu, an experienced butcher, slaughtered at most 20 heads a day. But because of Qin joining today, the two slaughtered all 80 rats. If converted into wages, it would be a full 200 blue star coins. One must know that Qin father is the leader of the Beast Zoo, and his monthly salary is only 4,000 blue star coins. This also made the butcher Uncle Lu extraordinarily warm and friendly to Qin, wishing to introduce his daughter who was studying at the martial arts university to Qin. Looking at the chubby, 5-year-old and 3-year-old uncle, Qin thanked him for his kindness with a smile. Stinky boy, don't look at my uncle, I don't look very good, but my daughter is beautiful. Uncle Lu, who saw through Qin thoughts, couldn't help cursing with a smile. Qin laughed, but did not continue the topic. In addition to 200 blue star coins, Qin biggest gain in the slaughterhouse today is the elementary hardening talent that fuses 72 evil rats. This increased Qin vigor to 7,200 jin, and his physical strength also had a qualitative leap. After using medium hardening talent, the physical strength is comparable to that of a mid-stage martial artist. This made Qin full of anticipation for tomorrow's pest control squad selection. Except for Zhang Xiaoru, who is 1 grade lower than himself, Qin has not yet fought against the so-called martial arts geniuses in Class A. Chapter 30. Qin, your strength should be from Class A of the martial arts school. Why don't you go out of the city with your teacher to hunt ferocious beasts, or go to Secret Realm to find opportunities? Uncle Lu, the butcher who finished work early, asked curiously. After finishing speaking, Uncle Lu felt that his words seemed to tease Qin timidity, so he hurriedly added, Qin, I have no other intentions. It's okay, Uncle Zhang. I'm not a student in Class A. I came to work in the slaughterhouse mainly to earn some extra money. Qin laughed. Ah, no way, your strength is not from Class A. Uncle Lu, the butcher, looked astonished. Going outside the city to hunt ferocious beasts, although the extra money earned is much more than that in the slaughterhouse, the risk factor is also proportional, especially when there is no strong guard to protect the way. I am not the lucky protagonist in YY novels. If I encounter a powerful beast, I have to burp directly. People of martial arts, although they must have the spirit of hard work and adventure. But taking risks and dying are two different things. Generally speaking, now is not the time to go hunting beasts outside the city. Let alone going to a secret realm. Qin, I don't think you have sword skills or martial arts. Uncle Lu asked again. Qin nodded truthfully. Our father and I are destined. If you don't dislike it, Uncle will give you a set. Uncle Lu, the butcher, smiled honestly. Qin was slightly taken aback. I can see the other party's talent, martial arts and skills. This uncle has elementary sword skill talent and a bronze level knife technique peyoting 9 styles, and this uncle has also cultivated it to Zochin. The saber techniques of bronze martial arts are quite valuable. Besides, who would think too many martial arts? Could it be that he really wants to be his son-in-law? Little brother, uncle, my saber and martial skill, although it is of the bronze level, is passed down from our ancestors. It's just that my descendants have mediocre qualifications, so I continue to simplify the original high-grade martial arts and swordsmanship. Uncle Lu, the butcher, said with emotion. Whose ancestors were never rich. Uncle Lu's ancestral sword technique is somewhat similar to Qin split steel hand. But the difference is, butcher Uncle Lu's sword and martial arts are of the bronze rank. And Qin family's steel breaker, through the hard work and struggle of Qin grandfather and father, has successfully dropped from gold to black iron. Uncle Lu, the butcher, gave Qin his ancestral swordsmanship and martial arts not because of Qin good looks and warm heart, but because of his hard power. It's rare to see a boy who can tear apart a second-grade ferocious beast and rat. To put it bluntly, Uncle Lu, the butcher, is an investment. In his heart, Qin Dong has the potential to become a strong person in the martial spirit realm or even the martial king realm. My aptitude is average, and my daughter is not talented in swordsmanship. In addition, although my daughter is at the martial arts university, she is engaged in martial arts research, similar to the students in Qin Dong's School F class who were admitted to the martial arts university. For the sake of his daughter's future, Uncle Lu, the butcher, decided to invest in Qin Dong with his family sword and martial arts. At this moment, Uncle Lu was very nervous and kept looking at Qin Dong's expression. After all, his own swordsmanship and martial arts are only at the bronze level. I don't know if the other party can see it. Then thank you, Uncle Lu. However, Uncle Lu, who didn't know how poor Qin Dong was worried too much. What are you kidding? This is a bronze-grade knife technique. Maybe there will be a chance to be promoted to silver or gold in the future. Unlike Director Wu, Uncle Lu possessed a gifted educational talent, so he could only give Qin Dong the copy of 9 Styles of Pao Ding. Qin Dong, who has no talent for sword skills, is like reading a heavenly book. But Qin Dong's acting skills are good. He smiled and praised the power of this sword and martial art, and nodded at the same time. This made Uncle Lu mistakenly believe that Qin Dong has a talent for swordsmanship. Qin Dong after returning home at night. He has no talent for sword skills, and after practicing for 3 hours, the proficiency of Pao Ding 9 Styles Bronze is only 0.1%. In this regard, Qin Dong directly gave up. Or get the talent of swordsmanship. Either steal the proficiency of Pao Ding 9 Styles. But Uncle Lu, the butcher, said that this 9 Styles of Pao Ding was passed down from his family and not many people know it. New week. Shucheng fully launched the insect removal action. All the Budo University and Budo High School have formed their own pest extermination squads. Elite colleges. Inside the Budokan, all the students were present. Even the students of Class A who were performing special missions outside all rushed back. In order to respond to the nationwide call for an extermination plan, we elite colleges and universities formed an insect extermination team today. A total of 30 members were elected this time, Principal Wu said. As soon as this remark came out, the audience was in an uproar. For the entire elite college, only 30 people are selected. This means that not only the students in the first and second grades have no chance, even the students in the ordinary martial arts class in the third grade, there are not many people who can be selected. In the third grade of high school, although the number of students in martial arts Class A is the smallest, there are 27 students. Class A is all top students. The martial arts genius in people's mouth. Li Qingyu, who possesses medium skill cultivation talent and a 30-60 figure, did not enter martial arts Class A either. Thinking of this, many students retreated in their hearts. But immediately after, President Wu's words ignited all the students' fighting spirit. Successfully selected members of the Pest Control Squad, the school will give each person a 500-hour time card for the Vitality Room. The 500H Vitality Room time card not only makes civilian warriors salivate, but even the students of martial arts Class A are slightly stunned, which is really a lot for them. If our elite college can become the MVP team of the high school in this pest control plan. In addition to the fact that the country will reward you with a silver-level martial skill and exercise. Our school will reward each person with a drop of the ominous beast essence blood of a third-grade ominous beast. Principal Wu threw out a blockbuster at this moment, which directly made the audience boil. The blood essence of ferocious beasts has a huge effect on tempering the body and enhancing the energy of martial arts practitioners. It can be said to be the existence of heaven, material and earth treasures. The huge rewards made some students in the early stage of martial arts burn up their fighting spirit. Principal Wu is also a vigorous and decisive person. After describing the wonderful prospects for the students, he directly announced the selection rules. The rules are very simple. 1. The school selects 30 students as the challengers. As long as they defeat the challengers, they can be replaced and become members of the Pest Control Squad. 2. The challenger is a group of 3 people, so the person who wants to challenge them is also a group of 3 people. 3. The fighting mode is adopted. In the fighting mode, the opponent can be disabled, but not killed. Whether it is intentional or unintentional, if it happens, it will be punished by law. At the same time, Director Wu, the dean of the elite college, read the list of competitors. All of them are students of martial arts Class A in the third year of high school. But there are only 27 people in Class A. Who will be the last group? Everyone looked at Director Wu. Zhang Xiaoru, Class A, Martial Arts Class A. Director Wu's voice sounded. The students in the martial arts hall were startled at first, but then relieved. Zhang Xiaoru is a martial arts genius, has a rich family, and is a direct disciple of the school teacher. But it also has this qualification. So who will the remaining two be? Could it be that he was also a sophomore in high school? Director Wu's voice sounded again. Senior Martial Arts Class C, Li Qingyu. Senior Martial Arts Class D, Qin Dong. Li Qingyu is the class flower of Class C, the strength is second only to the group of students in Class A. Qin Dong had been tepid for the past 2 years in high school, until recently he suddenly rose to prominence. It is said that this guy has awakened a hidden talent. Not a good one either. These 3 people were selected to be the leaders. Although it made sense, it also made many students see hope. All in all, they are the softest among the 10 groups of challengers. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.